すべてのドラゴン族はこの壺に封印されます。
Welcome to an episode of the Dragon Capture Jar, where I take a random dragon card and talk about it off the cuff. So here is the lovely jar, and let's see what's caught for us this week. And we have the White Stone of Ancients. And not just any White Stone of Ancients, it's the Kaiba Bling version. I know you can get this in ultra rare, but hey, I'm a little showy today, so let's get at the Kaiba Bling here for all the sparkly wonder. Now I love how this looks. It's a golden yellowish. It is an egg. You know, a lot of us blue eyes duelists, we call these eggs rather than just calling them stones. But they act as eggs. They get a blue eyes monster from your deck in one way or the other. Now I've already talked about the White Stone of Legend, and when that card hits the grave in any shape or form, it puts a blue eyes monster from your deck to your hand. But the Stone of Ancients is a bit different. Essentially, once this one hits the grave, it special summons a blue eyes monster from your deck to field during the end phase. So depending on your strategy, that can be pretty busted. Very busted. And of course, it is a light tuner. So these are very searchable, especially with the traditional blue eyes decks. If you're using a Sage with Eyes of Blue, you can definitely get these out. But it doesn't just special summon a blue eyes from the deck. It can put a blue eyes to your hand, kind of like how the White Stone of Legend does, but a different way. If you have a blue eyes monster already in your grave, if you want, you can banish this card from your grave and add the card, well, the blue eyes card to your hand. So it can work as a wonderful extender. If you use this card to synchro summon into something like, you know, the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon or the Azure Eyes, it will put both this card and the Blue Eyes monster to the grave, and you can banish and put the Blue Eyes monster back to your hand to extend your play. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful extender. However, it kind of depends on your strategy, and some people debate which one is better, the White Stone of Legend or Ancients. So I'm very curious about this. This is what I want to know from all of you. Which one do you think is better? The Legend or Ancients? Adding a blue eyes from deck to hand, or special summoning a blue eyes from your deck to the field? Of course, it has to be during the end phase. But sometimes that can work in your favor. Remember, the Dragon Spirit of White is considered a blue eyes card. So you can search your deck, special summon him, and you can banish one of your opponent's back row. So that's always helpful. But I will say though, my opinion, when it comes to dual links, the White Stone of Ancients is far superior than the Stone of Legends, but hey, it kind of depends. I still see some people playing with the Stone of Legend. If they do, they usually only have one in their deck, just to add to hand, because you never know. And in traditional blue eyes decks, I mean, I've done a video on this before, the number kind of depends as well. While the card is one of the best in your deck, most people will play only one Stone of Legend. But with Stone of Ancients, people at the time would use 3, but these days, I've actually reduced mine to 2. I kind of go back and forth, especially where I've changed the deck to incorporate guard dragons and where this is searchable, and you don't want to have your hands clogged with too many eggs. So yes, that really depends on your strategy. So this is what I want to know from you guys. We you know, any blue eyes dragon player, we all know these cards. I want to know is which one do you think is better? I know it heavily depends on your strategy, but just based on what you play, which one do you think is better, Ancients or Legend? How many do you play and why? Just let me know in the comments below. I look very forward to seeing what you all think on this. But no matter how you play this card, always remember to be a good sport. Play the game, not the fame. See ya! Thanks for watching! If you like what you see, subscribe and be sure to click on the bell for notifications. You can also check me out on Facebook. The link is in the description below. Happy dueling!